that we played against today and be able to come out of here with a win. I think that, look, I've been saying this the last few weeks. We got a gritty, tough group, and there's a lot of fight in those guys in that locker room, and they continue to do that. So, really proud of our team, players, coaches, everybody.
Coach, the offense in that first quarter, especially you guys couldn't control how long things were going for you well. What was the key in terms of being able to take the advantage with the offense a little bit ahead?
Well, I think we executed. Look, I think there's a lot of talk about Taysom. I think we got Taysom involved early. I think we got Taysom involved late. He's a big part of what we did in terms of helping us win this game. I thought we threw the ball pretty well early in the game. When we were good on third down early in the game. Look, it became more and more difficult as the game went on. You're down basically what amounts to 3 starting offensive linemen against that defensive front. It's a tough deal to do. But I told the guys in there, man, just the way that they finished this thing out, pounding the football there at the end was really impressive to see, especially being down 3 offensive linemen. That was huge. Yeah, huge. Man, he did a great job. I think the DB coaches, made a couple adjustments over there on the sideline. Little play that, we kind of anticipated we might get, and Lat did a great job of jumping the route and finishing it. That's the other part about it. We've had some opportunities throughout the season, and we haven't quite finished like we need to. And he finished the play. It was huge.
First drive of the game, you went for one at fourth down.
Look, we knew that this was going to be a game that it was going to be hard for us to win the game kicking field goals down there. So we knew we were going to have to be aggressive in certain areas, and that was an opportunity that we felt like we could be aggressive. Look, the next time we were down there, I thought about going for it again, on fourth down. But we took the points there to make it a 2-touchdown game, and felt like at that time that was the right decision.
As Cam set the franchise sacks record today, you've been here for most of his career. What does it mean for you just to see?
Does that mean I'm a big part of it? Cam won't let me take credit for it, but I'm going to take a little credit. No, that's awesome. It's awesome. Cam's been a great ambassador for our organization, for the entire National Football League. He's been a great player, and probably an even better person. And so I couldn't be happier for a guy, and it's an awesome accomplishment.
What have you just learned about the team maybe the last 3, 4, 5 weeks? Things started to go down a little bit of a roll here. What have you found out about this week during that stretch?
Well, I don't know that there's something that I found out about him. I think I already knew. I've been saying this. I think we have a tough, gritty group of guys. And, I know that, we haven't won as many games as we would have liked. But, when you look at all the things that this team's been through this year and to continue to fight and scratch and claw, and we've been in every single game, and we found a way to, close them out in the last 3 weeks. So that's been good to see. I mean, that's the type of team that I think we can be.
And just kind of being able to fight through the adversity and then stay in and win these 2 games. Some other teams in this situation might fold. What does that just do for the culture and identity, just overall for the program you're trying to build?
I just think it shows that, we're on the right track. We're not there yet. But we're on the right track, and we're moving in the right direction. And to have success, it starts with the people that are in your building, and I think we've got a lot of the right people in our building.
To be able to say that you go into the final of the season still with a fighting chance. I've been at a game here where that happened, where you have to win, and then on the inside straight has happened. What's it mean for your team to be able to say, yeah, we still got a shot with very well?
Yeah, look, we're still playing for something. I haven't paid much attention to it, so I don't even know what happened today. But I think our focus really has been just take care of our business, and we set out, 3 weeks ago that we wanted to try to go 4-0, and that's all that we could really, control. And so we've been able to get 3 of them, and we got another, tough opponent next week, and we'll be excited about going home and playing those guys.
And it's not that he's back on the field. How tough was it to just navigate what Marshawn was dealing with, and not really knowing exactly what he
Well, look, I mean, yeah, Marshawn's not the best communicator in the world either. I know you guys have tried to talk to him before. So, yeah, look, it's been a challenge, but I also know that, man, I've been with Marshawn here since 2017, and he's battled through things before. I mean, look, last year he, broke a thumb, in the first game of the season and had surgery, and I think he missed a week and was back right after that, So, look, it's just good to have him back. Thought he played well today, and excited that he's, back in the fold.
What goes into the decision to play Debo instead of Alante? I know you guys like a lot of what Alante's been doing.
Yeah, well, look, we like a lot of what Alante's been doing. We like a lot about what Paulson Adebo's been doing. We like a lot about what Marshawn Lattimore brings. These are good problems to have. And so, look, we felt like that was the game plan going in. And, I feel like we played pretty well defensively today. So I feel like that kind of worked in our favor today.
was the decision not to bring Trevor in once Ryan went out. Is that just based on?
Yeah, look, I mean, we've been repping Trevor at, the jumbo tight end, for the last 3 or 4 weeks. And I don't know that it's fair to have him repping in one spot, repping in one spot, repping in one spot, and then all of a sudden we're just going to throw him out, And there could have been a lot of shuffling of the deck that could have potentially been involved in a move like that. So we felt like, 1-for-1, plug and play, feel good about Landon Young. Look, we'll see where we're at next week. We'll see what the plan will be next week. We'll talk about that. But we felt like in this game, that was the right thing to do.
And just, Anthony, I know you kind of referenced it earlier, but with that front, in particular, again, came in with 60 sacks today, down 3 offensive linemen. How tough is that to get moving the ball?
Challenge. Look, I thought I really felt like, really after Ram went down, even the first half, I thought we did a pretty good job. It became a little bit more difficult, later in the game. I feel like those guys, overall with what they were faced with, I think overall they did a pretty decent job. I think Andy would tell you there's probably a couple that he might have been able to step up in the pocket and maybe avoid one of them. But look, it was, it was big for those guys to be able to step up and at least give us a chance, and that was good to see. Figured once he walked in, y'all be done with me. All right, appreciate it.